This law doesn't go into effect until 2027. It will require kids pass a 5-step test before ditching the booster seat and relying solely on a seatbelt. It's based off recommendations safety experts have long pushed for. At 5 and 8 years old, my kids are both in booster seats. Under current California law, they can't transition to just using a seatbelt until they're 8 years old or 4 feet 9 inches tall. So technically, my older daughter could make the switch, but not once Assembly Bill 435 goes into effect.
When you are between 8 and 16 years old, you're going to have to meet specifications and pass the 5-step test in order to transition to out of a booster seat.
Ben Harris is the Chula Vista Fire Department's car seat safety technician. I asked him to go over those 5 steps. First, can your child sit all the way back against the seat?
Shoulders, back, bottom all the way to the back of the seat.
Can their knees bend comfortably at the edge of the seat?
You shouldn't have to hold your knees straight out or hold your legs straight out, so they should bend naturally.
Bend and touch the floor?
They don't have to touch the floor, they just need to bend appropriately.
Next, does the belt cross the shoulder between the neck and arm, resting on the collarbone?
Not down here, and we don't want it up against the neck like that.
Is the lap belt as low as possible, touching the thighs?
It's not actually up against my stomach or against my abdomen at all.
Finally, can your child stay seated like this the whole trip? If a driver can't say yes to all 5 questions about their seatbelted child passenger, they could face fines of $490.
A lot of the science and a lot of the data shows that it's going to be what's best for our children, because if a child is moved out of the booster seat prematurely, risk for fatality or severe injury goes up exponentially.
Initially, the bill proposed banning teenagers 16 and under from sitting in the front seat and requiring short-stature youth to use booster seats into their middle school years. After pushback from lawmakers, the author, Democratic Assemblywoman Lori Wilson, watered it down. And even if your child does pass the 5-step test, the California Highway Patrol recommends kids under 13 sit in the back. Working for you.
What it comes down to is making sure that our children are safe.
Shanna Handy, CBS 8.